If your case has just been approved and you're receiving your NOA2, here's a step-by-step walkthrough of exactly what you need to do for you to obtain your K-1 visa as fast as possible. I also wanted to thank you for watching our videos and tutorials. The comments have been lovely, and it's been amazing to know that sharing our experience of the K-1 visa process has been so helpful to so many of you. So, you've received your NOA2 and your case has been approved. Yay! You'll probably get a notice now saying your case was sent to the Department of State. This just means it's been transferred to the NVC, the National Visa Center, which is the step in between USCIS approving your application and you attending the visa interview at the US Embassy in your home country. As your case is now in the hands of NVC, they'll soon be contacting you with your case number, which begins with 3 letters, followed by a series of numbers. The letters are in relation to your country. For example, it will read LND 1234567 if you're in London, or MNL 1234567 if you're based in Manila. This can take up to a month to arrive, but if you'd like it sooner, I would highly advise making a public inquiry after 14 days to the NVC to receive this, and this will help expedite the process for you rather than waiting for an email from them. To submit a public inquiry, you're going to log on to the Department of State website and very specifically locate the public inquiry form, and I'll leave a link to this in the description box below. Here, you'll see the form and it will initially ask you for your USCIS receipt number. So you're going to type in your USCIS case number, which begins with WAC, which can be found on your NOA1 or NOA2. You'll then type in the full name of the beneficiary, i.e. the non-American who is planning on moving to the USA. This is followed by their date of birth. You'll then enter the petitioner's full name, which is the American citizen, and from the next drop-down box, select petitioner. You'll then enter your email address, and I would advise using the exact same email that you used for your I-129F petition for USCIS. In the description box, you'll type a short message stating that you'd like your NVC case number. This is what we wrote, and you are more than welcome to screenshot this or copy it for your own form. We wrote, "Our I-129F petition for alien fiancé was recently approved, and we received our I-797 NOA2 from USCIS. We were notified that our case had been sent to the Department of State, and we haven't received any further communication via mail, and we're hoping we could obtain our case tracking number in order to progress with our application." You'll then hit the submit button. NVC should correspond to you via email within 1 week with your case number. Here is the email we received from the NVC and what it looked like. Now you can finally check your case with this number. You're now going to log on to the Consular Electronic Application Center CEAC processing site to track the status of your visa. On this site, you're going to select Immigrant Visa from the drop-down box, and then type in your case number, which you received from NVC. Once you hit submit, it'll then reveal whether your case is at NVC, in transit, or ready. If it shows at NVC, this just means that your case is still sitting in their office. In transit means that your case is on the way to the US Embassy located in your country. At this stage, you may receive an email from NVC with a K-1 FTP letter, which states that NVC will now forward the petition to the US Embassy or consulate in your home country, as well as providing some details corresponding to your records. When it says ready, it means that your case has been received by the embassy in your home country and is ready for an interview. The next steps are for you to attend your medical exam, fill out the DS-160 form, and book, pay for, and attend your visa embassy appointment. You may be wondering, when can you actually get started with these steps? And you don't necessarily need to wait until your case is updated to ready. From my research, I've seen that some people start booking their medical appointments and filling out their DS-160 when their case is at the in-transit stage. in preparation for when their case hits the ready stage. And this is exactly what we decided to do. Here's where things vary from country to country. So I highly suggest logging onto ustraveldocs.com, where you can choose your country location and you'll be directed to information specific to your country. Furthermore, I suggest searching for the official U.S. Embassy and Consulate website specific to your country, as it'll give you the most relevant information in regards to booking your medical exam, as well as how to pay the visa appointment fees in your country. Each country has specific requirements as well as procedures, so I don't want to misguide you, as our experience may differ to yours. Just as an example, for our case, we booked my fiance's medical exam, in which they took x-rays, blood work, and made sure his vaccinations were up to date. The entire process took around 2 hours. We completed the online DS-160 form and then paid the visa embassy fees online and booked the US Embassy interview appointment, scheduling it for 10 days after the medical appointment date. I wish I could share the requirements and process for each country specifically, but each country seems to vary, with slight differences for the medical exam, paying for the embassy interview, as well as obtaining further documents such as a CFO, as they do in the Philippines. However, the online DS-160 form is the same for everyone applying for a K-1 visa. So I will post a step-by-step tutorial on how to fill this out as a guide. If you do have any questions, please feel free to reach out and I will try my best to answer them.